Hi there, it's Jacqueline, and I'm coming back to you because I am loving the Good Food Real Result program. Guys, this is just so amazing because literally you can make meals in minutes, tastes absolutely fabulous, save you a ton of money, especially if those of you are buying those boxes that show up your doorstep, or maybe you're buying frozen convenience foods that's packed full of salt, sugar, fat that you don't even know about it. I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna show you a really quick way to make a pizza that literally can be done in probably 10 minutes total. Are you ready? So here you go. We're gonna make a chicken pizza today. It actually gives you instructions to make a gluten-free one with tapioca flour and coconut flour. But you know what? The book was printed before we came out with the brand new gluten-free bagel and waffle mix. So this is already your flour done. You could actually do a dough with this. So those of you who are gluten intolerant, OMG, come see me about getting your own package. I actually don't struggle with gluten. So I'm gonna show you my little cheat. Hang on, here we go. Are you ready? I actually go to the store and I buy whole wheat pita bread. You know why? Because they're already cooked. Yeah, so you're not actually cooking the dough, you're just using it as your base for your pizza. Now, the other little cheat I do is I make homemade marinara sauce. How do I do that? Well, you go to the store and you buy crushed tomatoes. I buy the brand that says no salt added because I'm trying to be healthy. Anyway, you add this and this, 3 tablespoons. You can use our fabulous 4-in-1 spoon. Yep, 4-in-1. And you're gonna put 3 tablespoons of the dry mix in and let it just simmer on the stove so it gets lots of flavor. You like garlic, add some extra garlic, especially our roasted. If you like spice like I like spice and you want to zip it up, maybe you want to do arrabbiata, which I believe is a translation for fiery. So you know that if you put some of this in there, it's going to be a little hot. And the other alternative is maybe marinara with our chili flakes with garlic. Yum, yum. See? Don't know if you can see it very well. There you go. Anyway, so you can even sprinkle this on at the end. So anyway, to make chicken, this recipe says that we're supposed to have 2 cups of cooked chicken or 3 cups of cooked chicken. And it's like, oh no, I don't have any cooked chicken in the house. Well, guess what? I don't either. So I'm gonna show you this neat little baby. This is called a rectangular steamer. And inside here, I've got cooked up chicken breasts. Now, I could put salt and pepper on there, SPG, which is salt, pepper, garlic, all mixed in one jar. But come on, you guys. Do we wanna have maybe a souvlaki, a Greek kind of pizza today? So a Greek chicken pizza. Do we wanna have roasted chicken? Fajita? Well, I actually decided I'm gonna do taco. Why? Because I wanted to talk to you about this taco. So give me a second. Let me just get some of this in. I'm gonna use my spoon. I'll give it lots of flavor. So that's about 2 teaspoons that I'm using. I just have 1 chicken breast in here, which is a nice thing, you know, family of 4, family of 6, family of 1. You can adopt the recipe as you want. And depending on how you like your flavor, sorry, I should probably show you what I'm doing here. You can add whatever spice you want. So the flavor's in your control. So using my grip and grabs, by the way, to mix this up. Got it all mixed. I'm gonna throw it in the microwave. Give me 1 second. Okay, let me talk to you about our taco seasoning. Do you have taco seasoning in your cupboard that maybe is in a package? Go grab it. You know why? I want you to read the ingredients on it. Chances are it's not gonna be as healthy as this one because this one literally just has spices. Chili powder, we've got garlic, onion, mustard, herbs, cayenne pepper, and jalapeno pepper. Didn't hear me say any of those really long words that you can't pronounce, did ya? Yeah. At Epicure, what's really cool about this is we don't even put salt in there. So those of you who are watching your salt intake, no need to worry. We didn't add any extra sugar, and we didn't add all those really long words, because Epicure is all about being healthy. So I'm going to show you what I've done. Let me move my screen down here a little bit. There we go. Okay, so here's my pitas that I've got on this amazing pan. This is called a crisper pan. Why? Because it's got holes in it. Can you see it's got holes? And it's going to actually allow this to get crispy. That's probably why it's called a crispy pan. So I always make my marinara. I do a whole can, but I don't use a whole can up. So I've got some in here already made with I did about 2 tablespoons of the marinara, and I put about a half a teaspoon of the arrabbiata, and that will kick it up a notch for me. It's a little bit too much on that. I'm just gonna get this covered. Notice it looks totally different than probably the pizza sauce that you're using. I mean, this is just like real tomatoes and seasoning. Yum, 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 yum. Like, you'll actually get to taste like real food again. Wouldn't that be a novel idea? Okay, so I've got that going. Okay, so let's talk about putting some veg on ours. So I'm gonna use a pepper, and I'm also going to maybe put on some tomato and onion. So already washed this baby up. I'm just going to use this. Oh, and I'm using a ceramic knife, by the way. Do you have one? Because talking about making cutting easy, I'm just going to cut around it here. Perfect. And I'm going to show you how crazy easy it is with 2 of my products that I have here. So first off, this knife. I mean, seriously, how easy does that cut? But I also want to show you something else, and that's my mandolin. This is the mandolin, and it's a 4-in-1. So reason it's 4-in-1, it's got 4 different blades. So we've got a thin, a thick, flat blade, and then we've got these really funky julienne blades. You can see that they've got a whole bunch of blades in them. So we've got a thin one, and then we've got a thicker one. So this is so amazingly cool. Let me just show you. Imagine stir fry with this. Ready? Look at this. Uniform. You're gonna look like a rock star in the kitchen. Just saying. Okay. Next one. Perfect. And the last one. Can you see how easy your life will be in the kitchen when you use this? Super easy. Oh, guess what? My chicken's ready. That's good timing. Can you hear beep beep? So I've got the oven on already. So let me go to grab that chicken, and let's just show you how that turned out, okay? Okay, so here is hot chicken. So this is how we're going to prepare that. We're going to grab my grip and grabs. And I should talk to you about these little things because I'm a little height challenged. I know the camera's up high, but seriously, when I need to get something high out of my cupboard, these actually have little grippers in the inside, and they can wrap around things really easy to grab it for me. So multi-purposed. So we've got our chicken all done here. You can see it's cooked up. It's too bad that you guys don't have smell-o-vision because OMG, does this smell great. So what I'm gonna do, and I definitely wanna use the grip and grabs, this is nice and hot. And I cooked it for 4 minutes in my microwave, you guys. So if you're wondering how long did I cook it, 4 minutes. And it's perfectly cooked. You can see that. So I'm just gonna put my chicken on here. And then I'm gonna put some veg and a little bit of low-fat cheese. And when you're thinking low-fat, I mean, go to the store. It might not be labeled low fat, but look for anything that's got, 18 to 21 percent milk fat. That would be a low fat cheese. And then we're just gonna sprinkle on some of our veg. So I'll put some, whoops, I didn't put chicken on that one, but let me do that. Give me a second. Got ahead of myself. Only did one of the pizzas. You can see how that chicken breast went a really long way, hey? So you're not gonna get this kind of chicken on those frozen ones. Trust me. I know they will say it's a chicken pizza, but seriously, how much chicken did they really put on it? Can you see how you've been ripped off over the years? Like, seriously, let me show you this. My pizza's full of chicken. This was one breast. I still have chicken to put on here. There is no way, if you're going to the grocery store, are you getting this much chicken on your pizza? Just saying. Okay, I've got some tomatoes here that I cut up earlier, so I'm just gonna throw those on. And I use Roma tomatoes. Why? Not a lot of seeds. I love the fact that it doesn't make my pizza watery. So if you're buying tomatoes for your pizza, get Romas, cut them up. And I think I'm gonna put a little bit of onion on mine. And by the way, the onion I did with the mandolin. And now I'm gonna use my low fat cheese. So this is, when I bought it, it was called partly skim Parmesan, or not, partly skim mozzarella. And I buy the block of cheese and then I put it in my food processor, and I'm gonna tell you why. Did you know that the cheese that you buy that's already grated, they actually coat it with the cellulose, so it's so that it doesn't stick together. Because I grate mine and then put it right into my fridge, or sorry, my freezer, and I freeze them, I'm not losing, I'm not having, and you can see it's not sticking together. So I don't know what they're doing that I am not having an issue with, but why do they have to put all that cellulose in it? I know they do, but mine certainly isn't clumping, and seriously, this came out of my freezer. So I just get a big one when it's on sale, grate it all up, and I put it in multiple bags because sometimes it does clump up, but I try to make sure that it lays sort of flat like that, so it's not a big chunk, and then it thaws out really quick. So there's my pizza. Pop that in the oven, and gee, what can I talk to you guys about? Because it's gonna take actually a bit of time. I'm famous for, because it cooks so fast, I'm famous for forgetting about it. Not a really good thing. Who likes burnt pizza? Not me. Anyway, let me tell you as well on this. So this is the Good Food Real Results program. And this is a meal that you'd have. Now, it actually says prep time 10 minutes. I don't even think it took me that long. Mind you, I cut up the onions first. It's only because I had an onion cut up already. It says it makes 6 servings. The cost is $2.45 per person. And to make this meal perfectly balanced, it says add it with 1 cup of mixed greens, that would be like a salad, with a tablespoon of salad dressing. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just get my plate started. Remember, this is the Good Food Real Results program. Seriously, you do this program, chances are you're gonna be a healthier you. I know that for a fact. So much so, I'm wearing the shirt. So let me grab a plate, 2 shakes. Okay, so let me just clean up my little mess here. Okay, so I've got my plate all here, and I'm going to get my greens. Okay, so here's my salad. This has romaine. I don't know if you've ever had this, but this is arugula. Are you familiar with arugula? It's really peppery. Remember, I'm a spice girl. I love it. Anyway, so what we're gonna do, I think it said to add a cup of salad. So let me just, or greens it says. So I'm assuming greens could be vegetables as well. So, oops. It's probably about a cup. And I'm gonna grab out of my fridge because I know I'll have something in here. I always do, yeah, as usual. So this is our cruet, and it's actually got measuring graduations on it. This is a creamy Italian dressing that I made the other day. How did I make that? Well, let me see if I can find my recipe here. Give me a second. I'll just keep this out in front of you so you're not looking at a dead screen. There it is. Okay, so how did I make this? I just followed the ingredients on this. So it actually says, to make the creamy Italian dressing, you use 2 tablespoons. Let me show you. 2 tablespoons of this mix. Oops. You are then going to add it to oil and vinegar. And you put a little bit of yogurt in so it's nice and creamy. And we're just going to then add a tablespoon to our salad. So I just came out of the fridge, so hopefully, yeah, good. Drizzle this on. Yum, yum. Okay, let me get my pizza out. Okay guys, there's my pizza. Yum, yum. So anyway, I'll just plate this. Give me a second. Turn off my timer. And again, because the crust is already cooked, you don't have to worry about the dough. It's done. So there is your dinner. Looks great, right? How quick was that? So come back again, and I'm gonna make another meal out of our Good Food, Real Results program. Take care, everyone. I'm starved. Bye.